Hello, back again for I think part four, if I remember correctly. But yeah, back for Nightly Chats part four. The today's topic will be probably anime. I either that or like just my random thoughts because again, these are just supposed to me talking and drawing. Even though last time I didn't really do a lot of drawing, but this time I'll probably focus on. Also, look, other guys sticking out. This time I'll probably focus on practicing like little boxes, little like lines and all that stuff. Oh yeah. Um, anyone watching this, I don't know if I should add background music or not because I've seen other creators add like background music to their videos, and it does help a little bit, but I'm not sure how well I can definitely learn how to do it. It'll take some time, but I'm not sure if I should do it yet or if I should add later in a later date. But that's a question that I want to ask anyone who's watching. Should I add background music like maybe lo-fi or something like that, just to when I'm not speaking, just to there be some noise, because there's noise when I'm not speaking. There's like the fan of my PC next to me, and then there's the fan directly above me, and yeah. So I don't know if I should add any background music or if I should just let the background noise of my own room fill out the silence. But what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, anime. So I am a. I don't want to say I'm a big anime like consumer because I'm not. I'm like I've seen anime. I used to watch anime all the time, but now I kind of just stopped because the same reason. Like I don't want to put a lot of time. It's the same reason with games is that I don't want to I don't like it's I want to watch an anime, right? Because animes are good. A lot of stories are amazing. But to just sit down and just put all my focus on an anime, it's just hard to do for me. I don't know if other people can experience that, but like to sit down and just watch things is hard for me. I used to be able to do it pretty easily, not anymore. What was I? Oh, right. Anime. To me, anime is real. It's such an amazing. A lot of anime is amazing. And a lot of stories, shows, movies are amazing. Um, but to me, I don't consume a lot of anime like I used to. And even then, I only watch the most known ones. Like for instance, My Hero Academia. I watched some of One Piece. I read the manga of Chainsaw Man until like the second chap no, the second book, or where like Reze came, not Reze. Um, like I read the manga all the way to like the end of part one, and then part two was like the other devils with um, the war devil and all that. I didn't read that one yet. I should, but I haven't read it. What's up? Oh, read. My Hero Academia, some One Piece. I read Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer. I've watched all the way. What else? What else have I watched? Evangelion. I watched the full. I watched the original show, the original ending, the new ending, which like the movie from the past, and then the rebuilt movies. In my opinion, I love Evangelion. I have some figures of Evangelion. Oh right, and I watched Dungeon Meshi, which is also an amazing show. I've watched some of uh could you? I don't think I could say I watched some of that. No, not really. Oh, JJK. I watched JJK. I've read JJK to the I read the finale. I watched JJK too. It also another very action packed anime. Really like it. It's actually JJK inspired a lot of like what I'm like my own writings. Let's see what else. What other anime have I watched? Um, I need to continue it, but the I don't know the Japanese name, but the English name is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I think, or is it? I think it is. I think it's the name in the English title is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Whereas like I forgot his name. It's been so long since I watched that, but I've watched that. Let's see. What else have I watched or read? I think that's it. Evangelion, Chainsaw Man, Yaraba. Yeah, I think that's it. I haven't really seen a lot of anime. Like I enjoy anime, and anime to me is like a really amazing thing. But I just haven't watched like a lot. Is there like a romance anime that's? Oh, but there are a lot of animes I want to watch. Tons of it. Tons of anime I want to watch. Like, oh wait, hold on. Oh god. I watched up to like I don't know if I should. No, yeah, I should. But the I watched the anime. It's okay. It's I like anime. It's very comedic and very just something like that I can turn off my brain and just watch. I think that's why I enjoy a lot of slice of life animes because I can literally just sit down, turn off my brain, and just watch it. The anime I watched it up to like the this not this season because I think it came out with a season right now, but I haven't watched the new season. I've watched the old ones. The the hundred like that anime, the whole like 100 girlfriends that really like you, like insane premise. 100 girlfriends, genuinely. How do you think of that? Because there's always harem animes where or isekai where you're transported to a world and you get a harem, right? Simple. And harem consists of maybe like 4 to 5 girls or people. This person just said, let's do that, but let's make it 100. What? It's funny. I will give it that. It is very funny. I've laughed a good chunk. Where it's literally the absurdity is what makes it funny. It's like even the main character compared to like other characters who have like in harem animes or isekai animes. I'll say he definitely handles his business. He doesn't like allow things to just happen. He definitely handles stuff. What other anime have I watched? Give me a time to think. Hmm. I think that's it. But yeah, I want to watch a lot of. Oh, actually, since I have this thing on my desk, hold on. Let me show you guys a little figure I have on my desk. It's Falin in her chimera form, and she's little. I got this from I think Good Smile. But look, she's drinking a little thing from a cup. It's a pretty heavy like figure for such a tiny thing, and it's also I just keep this on my desk right here on the corner. It's just a nice little desk decoration. I have more figures, but I probably show them in the future or something when I do ever like eventually want to show more things off in my channel. But I have like Marceline and Fallon in there. It's in their dress and like in a dress where like I'm pretty sure people seen it. If you watch Dungeon Messi and you like look into their figures, there's like there's Marceline and Fallon in like dresses with like Marceline in her in a black dress 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 where like yeah like it kind of resembles I think her final look kind of, and then there's Fallon in like in a white feather dress with like a red scarf to reflect like her chimera form. But yeah, basically that's about the only anime I watch at the moment. I'm trying to think, but I not technically Pokemon counts. I watched a lot of Pokemon, mainly the X and Y series. To me, and this is my personal opinion, do not crucify me for this. To me, X and Y and then X and Y and Z were the best of the Pokemon series. In my opinion, again, I am only 20, so I've not seen the original series or any of the series. Actually, some of the movies before were really good, but I'm really biased to like the X and Y series because it was just so fucking cool seeing Greninja, Ash, and like all this. I'm like, it was just so cool. In my opinion, I really do enjoy the X and Y series the best. Pokemon. What was I gonna say? Anime I want to watch. There's a lot of anime I want to watch. Some of like the more popular ones being what was it? Oh, there's one like a really long one with like there's well the popular one is like to be hero X, I think that's what's called. There's like what was it called? There's it was another one where like they're sentenced to be heroes, but in this world, heroes is not a good thing. Heroes is like a basically a like a death sentence. Like you don't die, you live over, you get revived over and over and over again. But like, yeah, I want I want to watch that one. If you hear any squeaky noise, it's my very old chair that some for some reason doesn't know when to shut up. But what was it? What was it? Okay, there's that anime, right? There's the To Be Hero X that I want to watch. There's Darling. No, that's not it. What was the one? The one where like it's like another anime character named Gojo, and like he like makes dolls or dresses for dolls, and like he meets a girl, and then they have the whole hijinks and all that stuff. And then there's another new anime where like it's like a not a nerd but like a very serious person with like a very unserious person, but like they become like girlfriend and boyfriend like first episode. And like I don't know, there's just so many anime I have like an entire list of things I want to watch, but I know it's never gonna happen because of my own procrastination and my own hesitation. There's so many. For instance, there's one anime that everyone should know. Well, it's a movie, anime movie that everyone should know. It is Silent Voice. Yeah, I think it's Silent Voice. I've heard it is amazing that people cry and it's just an amazing movie, right? I'll tell you that I don't want to watch it because I know for a fact I'm gonna like be sad as as fuck, right? Like I don't know why I have that fear. Not even fear, but like I why I have that where I don't want to watch something that I know is gonna be sad, and I don't want to like feel that, right? I don't know why. It's dumb. It's a dumb reason where I don't want to watch anything that's. For instance, there's another one. There's another anime show, anime. There's another anime where yeah, I forgot the name, but it was like it was like two girls and like an octopus that came from space or some reason, right? And like this whole octopus thing, like his job is to like help others, right? And he tries to help this little girl by giving her, I think, a leash because like her dog or something. I forgot what it was called, but like everyone should know. It's like where I think it's that the octopus sees that the girl is sad and beaten up, and she's like doesn't have her dog anymore. So the octopus thinks, oh, she must have lost it or maybe something. So she gives her a leash because maybe she'll get her dog back if I give her a leash. And then it just cuts to like the octopus, waiting for the girl to come back. I think a couple of days later or like a day later, octopus doesn't she doesn't come back. So octopus decides to go look for her. He stumbles upon her house. The little octopus rolls in and just sees her just hanging there, and I'm just thinking like I got spoiled. That's the first episode. Sorry if I spoiled you, but like that's the first episode, right? And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? And my I tell you, I'm such a wimp that my little sister watched the show, said it was amazing, and I still haven't watched it to this day because I don't want to get that I'm like attached to characters, knowing that they are either gonna die or suffer really badly, which is dumb of me. Yeah, because I write characters who will go through their own suffering. So like I'm a big hypocrite. I just don't know. I don't know why. I really just gotta like face my own things and just watch a show or just watch a movie or anime or something just to get over it. I should watch Silent Voice. Oh, Ghibli. I forgot they kind of count as yeah they do kind of like count as anime because animation, but they're their own like genre. I've watched Ponyo a lot. I think that's it. I think that's the only Ghibli movie I've watched. Ponyo. I watched it like when I was a kid, and I still enjoy it. Ponyo, I still love that show. I even have a necklace of it. Hold on. It's right here on my PC. It's hold on. Let me just. I even have a necklace of Ponyo. Got it from Hot Topic. You can probably guess from Hot Topic. Oh God. Let me see. It's the little bucket and then Ponyo. Oh God. Yeah, I do enjoy Ponyo. Ponyo is a to me a it's not like the best movie. Obviously, I'm pretty sure some Ghibli movies are better than Ponyo, but it is such a warm, loving movie that you can just watch again and again. And it's still, you know, fun to watch. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Games? No, I already talked about games. Movies. Technically, yeah. Since I am taking like talking about like the like the in like film industry, anime industry. Let's talk about movies. I have let's see, figure wise. I watched a lot of movies, but like some of like the my favorite ones were like Pacific Rim. I have like figures of Pacific Rim too, of not Gypsy. What was his name? No, it is Gypsy Danger. Yeah, I think it is Gypsy Danger. And I have the damn, why did I forget their names? The Soviet, like not the Soviet, but like the Russian, basically tank, the World War II tank that was made into a Jaeger. Like it is basically, like, and it is literally a tank made into a robot. Why are my things becoming circles? Yeah, I like Pacific Rim a lot. It is a like Guillermo del Toro is a really, really good film director. I think he's also a writer, but he is a really good director. He's made some masterpieces in the past, like well, masterpieces, but he's made like the Hellboy series, the first movie and the second movie that I really did enjoy when I was a kid. He's made Pinocchio and the right now in the present. What other movies has he made? He's made like a lot. He's made like a Netflix show. I think like it was like about short story horror like scary tales. Another good one. He's made so many like good like things that I generally do look up to him. Also, I think he's Hispanic. Well, his name, but I think he's either Hispanic or he does come from like a Latin America country or Spain. But yeah. Boxes, boxes, boxes. How do people do this? Just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Oh God, I'm running out of lead. Am I out? Nope, there it is. I'm rushing. Let's see. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm kind of, putting my attention on this instead of. Oh, I should probably actually show you my Nintendo Switch because I did talk about it yesterday. Here it is. I got this, I think, 3 years ago. No, 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago? Or four? I can't remember. But I got this while. Like I got it when OLEDs was like first introduced. I was a dumbass because as soon as I got an OLED, right? I think maybe 2 weeks later, Nintendo announced, "Hey guys, we'll make the Splatoon 3 edition OLED with like this cool design print." I'm just thinking, God damn it! Why didn't I just wait a little bit longer? That's games. I don't know why I'm talking about that. But anyways, anime, anime. Actually, I should probably talk about my like one of my favorite animes. I think let's talk about JJK. Right, JJK, by no means is a perfect anime. No, it's not. But it is definitely a good anime. Not only are like the fight scenes pretty good, I'm like really good. Not even pretty, really good. The the way the power system is made is to me is really interesting. This yes, a lot of characters were kind of pushed to the side. Some things and like plot doesn't really make sense, kind of, but like the power system to me is so intriguing. How like you'd have basically cursed energy, and you'd have a basically a what would they call it? Like a no, not abilities. They have a name, but you'd have like these like accursed abilities you could use, and it was just so interesting how each person has their own. But even then, even if you don't have one, like for instance, you could be someone like Toji who didn't have one, and but had like a heavenly restriction, and he was equally as strong as some of like the biggest hitters, which like to me is just really cool to add and like another like way that if you don't have an ability, right, you could still put belt to ass if you have like a heavily restriction, and you can like no powers, nothing, but you can still take on some of the heaviest hitters like Maki at first, before like she with her twin, no, not a twin, her sister was no hers, was it hers? I think yes, it was her sister. Um, but at first she was still pretty strong. She was really strong just before she was burnt, and then she lost her sister. But I think she's a sister. It has to be. There's no way. But she was still equally as strong. Well, not she was still really strong, even with, the heavy like the whole thing before, and then after she got burned, and then she lost her sister, who gave her life, so she can awaken her true potential, basically. Then after that, she literally took out not only her entire clan, she took on Nao's Naoya, wiped him off the bottom off the floor, and then was able to hold her own against spoilers. She was able to hold her own against how did I forget his name? Sukuna. Like yes, she was not gonna beat Sukuna one on one. No one could except for like Gojo, because he is the strongest. No one could not no one could beat Sukuna on him on his own unless you had like an ability that basically one shot, which someone did. But again, plot wise, nope. But to hold your own against the strongest cursed being who literally held his own against Gojo, the strongest sorcerer, is no like feat to be like, oh, to be brushed aside. No, you're able to hold your own. Yes, again, Sukuna was a bit weakened, but there were people going like 2v1 on him and got beat. For instance, um, what's this? God damn it! I keep forgetting names. As soon as I need to bring him up, boom, just gone. Ah, no, Nazuki, no. Itadori, there it is. Like Itadori had the only reason he survived is one, he's the main character. He's really strong, but because of his durability, that he could take on a truck. But we saw with Itadori just going like 1v, like not 1v1, but it was like for like 1v2 first, then 1v3, and then like a 1v, like it went from 1v2 1v3. It was like everyone had to like put in their all to even scratch Sukuna. And then the only reason Sukuna lost is because, everyone literally put in their all. Because if everyone won, if it was a 1v1 for any sorcerer that's not Gojo, it would have been a like absolute slaughter. Because again, no one can, except for Gojo, 1v1 him. No one. There is not a singular like person that is not Gojo who can like like even defeat him on a 1v1. You can like, but if you're able to hold your own, that is a strong feat. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say about JJK. Oh yeah, the power system. But then I got into a rant about how the like that. But yeah, the power system really intrigues me. It is just something that I kind of inspire to have my own power system in my stories be like close, not like in terms of like, oh, how it works, but like the how intriguing and interesting it could be. I want my own power system to like be that interesting, to like have rules, have like limits, restrictions, have like make sense, like because I don't want to have just be like, okay, like for instance, I don't want my power system to be like, oh, you have this power, you're this strong, or you get this power, you get that strong. I want things to make sense. For instance, if you have this, the only the reason you got it is because of this reason, and then with this, you can only do this part, or you can only do that. And if you got this blessing from this person or from this being, and then you can do this or you can do that. And I want things to make sense, to have like lines to show like, oh, you have this, so you got that, and then from this you can go from this, and then the only reason you have this is because of this being. And like I want things to make sense. I don't want things to make no sense, right? I want things to make sense in my world. It's gonna be hard. I've I've felt so demoralized or like so burnt out trying to make things make sense in my world, because it is way harder than I really truly like realized, right? But I just gotta keep going and see where I go, because this is literally my life. If I don't succeed here, oof, oh boy, I'm kind of I'm kind of fucked if I don't. But yeah, that is everything that I want to discuss. I filled out almost an entire page of just boxes. Tomorrow I might do circles or lines, or I might just start drawing again. Probably do lines, or no, not lines. I already did lines. Probably do circles, because again, I realized that I have to practice to get better at art. Even though it sucks, but I gotta do it. So yeah. What time? God damn! I've been speaking for 28 minutes. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect the time to pass by that far. Pass? Yeah, pass by that far. No, not far. Fast. So yeah, that is everything I wanted to talk about tonight, because I'm doing this at nighttime. But to you guys, it'd probably be morning, evening, afternoon, or also nighttime. But yeah, if you made it to the end again, then thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you for um, you know, for just listening to me and my dumb, talks and, random thoughts that I have. I really do appreciate it. I'll say that again in every video, because I really do. I really do appreciate you guys. And actually, I got 2 subscribers. Hey, I I that made my day. You guys have no idea. I saw that and I saw like 2 subscribers. When did that happen? Who subscribed to this? That truly made my day. I started smiling like a little kid. It just shows that, hey, some people do actually want to like listen to my my voice, listen to my dumb rants and chats, and just you know watch me progress from a beginner artist to maybe an artist who can actually draw a character that doesn't look like a stick figure. But thank you again, truly, for watching the video, for subscribing, and actually someone left a comment in my last, no, not last, the from the other I think my second video. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Now, so, uh, you guys probably don't want to hear me talk anymore, so that'll be all for tonight for me. Anyways, I'll for now I want to upload at least I'll no, not multiple times per day. No, hell no. But I'll probably upload every single day until either like I burn out, or or B, I get an audience, and then I can shift my focus from producing content to more like making my content a bit not better. I don't know how to say it, but like I'll probably shift my focus from daily to like every 2 days, every like one day. So it'd be like, no, that doesn't make sense. Every 2 days, so it'd be like Monday and then Wednesday and then Friday and then Sunday. So it kind of be like that. I could shift things from there. But for now, since I do have a lot of time on my hands, I want to do at least one per day. But yeah, I'm talking too much. Sorry. Thank you for sticking by, for watching my video, and if you can, like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you can, or if you want. Thank you for watching me, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.